I'm so excited because it's October and Brussels sprouts are coming back into season. They are a winter vegetable, fun fact. But yes, I'm very excited. I love me some Brussels sprouts, so I already just rinse these. Now I'm gonna cut off the ends and cut the big ones in half, dunk them all in some olive oil, throw a little salt and pepper on them, and roast them in the oven. Oh yeah. Okay, here they all are on the baking sheet. I'm about to put them in the oven. In case you are interested, I cook them at 400 degrees for 35 minutes. So I will show you them when they come out. Om nom nom. Okay, I just took them out of the oven. I'm so excited to eat my Brussels sprouts. Om nom nom. Oh my goodness, who is such a sweet, sweet girl? It's you. Who is such a sweet girl? Okay, here's an unboxing for this vlog. Yay! I got 2 Library of America books. And look at that, they're in shrink wrap too, very exciting. So I got the complete works of Charles Chestnut. So this has his 2 short story collections, The Conjure Woman and The Wife of His Youth and Other Stories, and it has his 2 novels, The House Behind the Cedars and The Mirror of Tradition, plus some uncollected stories and essays. And I got James Baldwin's collected nonfiction. That's actually, this collection is edited by Toni Morrison, so that's cool. So this has Notes of a Native Son, which I've read and own, Nobody Knows My Name, The Fire Next Time, which I've also read, No Name in the Street, The Devil Finds Work, and other essays. And the other essays, there are actually 36 of them, so that is no small feat. So I'm really glad to have both of these books. I'm sure I will not get to read anything out of them before next year, but I'm still really excited. Yay! Okay, I'm here at the library. Gonna go do my patriotic duty and vote. Hooray! Okay, I went and cast my vote. I got my little sticker, which I love. Yeah, that was actually super easy because I early voted and it's the middle of the day on Tuesday, a week before the general election. So we're still in early voting. And yeah, I didn't really have to wait at all and got the whole thing done in maybe like 10 to 12 minutes. So that was good. It was kind of an interesting process this year. So when I voted in Georgia elections in the past, they give you a little card that I guess has sort of your unique identifying information or whatever, and you stick it into a machine and you vote on the machine. And they still did that this year, except that they've now added a feature, and I guess this is for like the purposes of recounting or whatever, or like a technology failure or whatever, where when you got done voting on the machine, you reviewed all your votes to make sure you didn't want to go back and change anything, and then you printed the ballot out, and then you gave it to, or you fed it into a counter thing before you left. So I guess they've got like an electronic copy and a paper copy. So that was new and interesting, but yeah, I'm glad to have voted. Go America. Do you have your donut? What a good girl. Are you gonna bring, oh, it fell on the floor. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, bring it here. Nope, we're back to the rope again. Char, baby. Char. You want to say hi? Do you want to say hi? So silly. What a funny girl. Hi, I'm in my office and I'm about to show you an unboxing of a different kind. In August, I actually was awarded my school's Diversity Champion Award, which was very exciting, and the actual award has come in and I'm going to open it and show it to you. Yay! Okay. Sorry, it's a little hard to do one-handed. Ooh. So pretty. I don't know how well you can see this with the glare. Yay! For outstanding contributions in advancing diversity, equity, and inclusive excellence. Ah, my heart is full. That is what I try to do. Now I have to figure out some place to put it on my shelves. So yeah, that's my exciting other unboxing of this vlog. Hooray! Okay, I decided to put it on this shelf with my Auburn graduate certificate of technical communication. And also this other very lovely plaque that I was given for speaking at a Table of Abraham event in Auburn while I was, let's see, 2015. Yeah, I would have still been co-president of the, wait, no, I wasn't co-president of the synagogue yet. No, I wasn't co-president yet, but this was before. But anyway, so yeah, now it's sitting over here and it looks so nice. Yay. Okay, so it's Halloween day, and while Char and I are on our daily state-approved walk, thought I would try to film some clips of some of my neighbors' Halloween decorations, because some people have gone all out this year, and I appreciate it. Okay, FYI, I went back and filmed some of the footage around my neighborhood driving by slowly in my car, because when I was taking Char on our walk, I realized it was way too hard to get her to, you know, stop for 5 seconds when I wanted her to, so I could take footage. So if you see intersplicing between when we were actually walking versus when I'm clearly in my car, that's why. This pretty flower on my neighbor's mailbox. So nice. Okay. Alright, come on, Char. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, come here. This one's probably my favorite of the Halloween decorations because it's just so casual with the skeletons. Alright, good girl, come on. Scary Halloween clown mask, so that's fun. Mwahahaha. This one has skeletons going up the side of the house, so that's cool. Have quite the array of inflatables in this yard, so that's fun. Alright, come on. Good girl. I think there's some more next door, too. Ah, yes, the spider web rope. Have those in quite a few yards around here. And we have a ghoul hanging from the porch there. And then I think next is the big spider. Very exciting. Big spider. And some ghosts. Another fun rope spider web. There are lots of Biden-Harris signs around my neighborhood, which makes me happy. But this might be the scariest thing of all. A Trump-Pence sign in my liberal neighborhood? Well, I never. I love this sign, probably my favorite one that I've seen so far. Okay, so this is probably like the pièce de la résistance of Halloween decorations in our neighborhood. And it's more than just the 2 giant inflatables. Also got some stuff in the front yard. Decorated this, wait, sure, back this up a little bit. Whoops, I don't know how to use this camera. Yes, made this tree, good girl. And, oh, well darn, there was a skeleton sitting at this table before, but now he's gone, oh well. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed seeing the Halloween decorations around. Happy Halloween, everybody. Okay, so in anticipation of having trick-or-treaters later, I made all of these individual sandwich bags of candy. Most of them have like 2 Tootsie Roll-like things, a Blow Pop, and a Dum Dum. But I had so many more Dum Dums than the other stuff that then I made a few that just have Dum Dums. And I still have Dum Dums left over even after I did that, but that's okay. I can probably slowly eat them myself. So this is 40 bags worth of stuff. So I can have 40 people come by my house and get candy, and then I'll be out. So yes, I will let you know how it goes. Alright, I've set up my little no contact trick-or-treat station with a sign that tells the trick-or-treaters what's in each bowl. And since I already showed you what's in each of them, you don't need to really read that. But yeah, so hopefully this will go well. I have seen other people around my neighborhood setting up little contactless trick-or-treat things, so hopefully this will work out. Hello again, and just so this is in fact a bookish vlog of some kind, I'm now going to talk about the books I'm currently reading. So I'm reading 4 books right now. I'm actually going to have to start another one tomorrow that I'm teaching in my online course on the novel. That's Colson Whitehead's The Underground Railroad. That's going to be a reread for me, but I read it long enough ago, I think not long after it first came out in 2016, or maybe I read it in 2017. But anyway, it was a few years ago already at this point, so I don't remember it well enough to teach it and make up, you know, quiz questions and discussion post questions, etc., without rereading it. So I'm going to start that tomorrow. Lindsey and I have started our buddy read of Anne Petry's The Street, so I'm not quite 60 pages into this so far. It is sort of a lesser known classic of African American literature. I believe this was published in 1946. It says on the back. And it's the story of Ludi Johnson, who is a sort of, she's not impoverished, but she's definitely in a lower socioeconomic class, and she is a single mother, and you know, she seems to be kind of having a hard time holding everything together. So that's how that's going so far. I'm also still reading Carson McCullers' The Heart is a Lonely Hunter. I am not quite halfway through this. So this is interesting to me, but I think because the chapters all focus on like one character out of Mick, Kelly, the doctor, Maddie Copeland, Jake Blount, the like labor agitator union guy, and Biff, what's his face, who owns the diner cafe. Oh, and I guess technically John Singer too, right? Like the deaf mute man that everything revolves around in the novel. Because each chapter kind of focuses on one of those 5 characters, even though clearly I see all the interconnections, right? And I see that the story kind of revolves around John Singer. It does make it hard for me to want to go back and pick it up, so I've put it down for a few days, but I do want to get back to it because I do want to finish it. But I'm not going to finish it today. I'm also currently reading the complete stories of Franz Kafka, and I think when I put this on my TBR or talked about it, whenever that was, I searched sort of in vain for the translators, but it says who translated the story after each individual story. Most of them were translated by Willa and Edwin Muir, but there are a few in here who are translated by other people, but that's who did most of them. So this is for Read German Books 2020 that Britta and Mel are hosting. And I am 160 something pages into this, so I've read, I don't know, a few stories. Let's see. I've read, if I could find the table of contents, read like five or six stories, including the Metamorphosis, which I knew the premise of, but I don't actually think I'd ever read it start to finish before, and I felt so bad for Gregor, you guys. Yeah, I just felt really bad for him. And the story I read this morning, and kind of appropriate for Halloween because it was super messed up, was a story called In the Penal Colony, where this guy is visiting a penal colony, and he's like a famous explorer, and he's come to witness an execution, and the execution is supposed to just be done in a manner that is like so barbaric and explicitly designed to like torture the condemned person for like 12 hours before they finally die, and it's just like insanely sadistic. And I won't ruin the ending of the story, but yeah, it seemed very appropriate to Halloween because, like I said, it was super messed up. So that might be one of the most disturbing stories I've read in a while. But definitely interesting and held my attention. And I'm also reading right now Sway, The Irresistible Pull of Irrational Behavior. I am 110 pages into this, and it's only about 180 pages long, so if I don't finish it today, I will certainly finish it tomorrow, and it will be included in my October reading wrap-up. But I really like this. Each chapter sort of focuses on one kind of psychological phenomenon that impairs our judgment and makes us not use our rational, logical senses when we're dealing with things. So one has to do with value attribution, one has to do with like a diagnosis bias, and yeah, it's really interesting, but I'll talk more about it when I do my reading wrap up. So yes, this has been the bookish content part of this vlog, so I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for hanging out with me, and until next time, would it kill you to call your mother?